Hello and welcome. Today we'll be reacting to America's Extremist Cheapskates. This was a show I really liked as a child. Well, I guess older child. Definitely not watching this when I was 2 or 3. Anyways, this is America's Cheapest Family, and without further ado, let us begin.
A lot of dishes.
Just a little.
I can see myself in the plate.
I'm Melanie O'Brien.
And I'm Sean O'Brien.
And we're America's cheapest family.
Okay, so right off the bat, for a show like this, it's not uncommon to see something wacky like the parents bringing out plates, their dishes to save money. Even then, but I don't know how much convenience it brings to your wallet to do it this way. But my thing is how do you clean the pool afterward? Is that just reused? Do they just get back in that pool? Of course, they'll dump the water out, but can you truly get all of the grime? Like, look at those dishes. They're pretty dirty. Can you truly get all of the grime out of that pool? And how long has that pool been in the family for? Is that like a multi-generational thing, or?
Making it rain.
In the summertime, when the kids are playing outside in the pool, we can utilize that afterwards to help clean our dishes. We save money on the water bill. We save money on the electric bill. Are we going to become millionaires off of it? Not per se, but it's going to help us to be able to allocate that money towards a better purpose.
So I definitely don't think by any chances you are going to become a millionaire by doing this. But I'm curious to see how much money it saves. I'm curious to see where that money is, as he said, allocated to. What improvements does doing this, what improvements do you get by doing this, I guess is what I'm saying.
See? Fun and work.
Who wants bacon?
And that's a nice house. That's a really nice house. I really like that house. I'm sure we're about to see all sorts of wacky things, but on the outside, that's a solid house. Solid 9 out of 10. The landscaping looks great. Maybe that's where they're putting the money to. Looks like a nice neighborhood too. No broken windows. Nice.
Sean and I agreed that if we don't have to buy anything new, then we won't.
Excuse me. That's not an issue, right? I agree with saving money, but I'm looking at this picture here, and I don't know. You guys tell me if you can see what's wrong.
And we'll make use with what we have. That's our lifestyle. That's our way. Our pots and pans broke. The handles broke off. And instead of going out and buying brand new pots and pans, Sean made this wrench that doubles as a handle, and the duct tape protects my hands from burning.
All right, we got a little bit to unpack here. I will give it to them. That is some 5-minute crafts DIY there for a struggling situation. But I don't know. These pots and pans look again like they have been in the family for multi-generations, like many generations here. Okay, you can see that the pan she has the bacon in is well seasoned, and also the bacon doesn't really look that cooked. I like mine a little crispy. That looks like leather strips, where they're like the leather making videos where they take it out of the pot and they're about to make something with it, or they're tanning it, or before they tan it. I understand you can break pots, right? And that stuff happens coincidentally. But how do you have 2 pots that don't have handles? This just goes to show how long these pots and pans have been in the household.
Kids, bacon's ready.
It's been more than 10 years since Sean and Melanie have made...
Okay, that last piece of bacon looked pretty crispy, and the piece of bacon she's got right there looks pretty crispy as well. I guess I can't trash on that. At the end of the day, bacon is bacon, but I still don't want to taste my ancestors cooking, you know what I mean?
It's been more than 10 years since Sean and Melanie have made any significant improvements to their home. A sacrifice they claim has saved them over $30,000.
$30,000 over 10 years. I mean, that's like what a minimum wage worker would make. I mean, above that in a year, they would make above that. So, I mean, with that, you could probably at least get some new pots and pans. I mean, I know that can be comfortable. Like, I've tried cutting stuff with a dull knife in the kitchen before, and I mean, it was horrible. I mean, I would hope that your knives are sharp and not like stone tools.
This is where we spend most of our time, in the living room. As you can see, we've got very sparse furniture. Living room furniture can cost up to $10,000, $20,000, depending on what kind you're buying.
All right, ladies, so I don't know where you're going to get furniture, but like you can go to Goodwill and get a nice, love seat for $50. Yeah, it may have a hole or two here and there, but you don't have to like literally have a lawn chair, a summer beach chair for your couch. I mean, on the high end, like for new furniture, I've seen couches that cost like $2,500, right? And those are the ones that have like the remotes, the footrest. I mean, the whole nine yards, cups, massagers, heaters. You can at least get some furniture, please.
Ours costs maybe $50. A few months ago, our shower head broke, and Sean came up with a great way to fix it. For the price of a soda bottle, he rigged it up to the shower head and just poked holes in there, and now we have a brand new shower head.
Okay, look, do what you gotta do. I understand that. I get that. Maybe you're struggling to make it to next week. You need a shower head. Everybody needs a shower. You don't want to be stanky. But I know that this water bottle shower head has been here for years, and it's kind of concerning. I mean, at least the inside's clean. At least you kind of know what the water looks like coming out. But yeah, go get a shower head.
Kind of is an eyesore, but it works, and I appreciate it.
At least she appreciates it. You know what I mean? Like some people definitely don't have shower heads, but I just feel like these people are in a position where they could go get a shower head. And I mean, they probably should. I mean, look at Sean over here. I don't know if he's the mastermind behind it, or if she is, or if they just both are extreme cheapskates, but like, come on. Go get a $50 Love sofa. While you're there at Goodwill, pick up a shower head.
People might think our behavior is over the top,
Well, you don't say.
but
Extreme.
or extreme, but I think it all depends on the person's perspective.
And I mean, she's right. From an honest reviewer's standpoint, like it does depend on perspective that you're looking at. I mean, if they're saving money, maybe they're going on vacations with this money. I mean, they're definitely not using it for their living room furniture or like their pots and pans. But I mean, I guess it's all just in the eye of the beholder. But as someone who has grown up where money is a thing that does need to be saved, I can say that we've always had living room furniture, an okay shower head. I mean, sometimes we would have to tape stuff up there, but again, after a week, we go get a new one.
For the past several years, the O'Briens have contemplated moving into a larger space. But selling their current home would require them to make renovations they've avoided for the past decade.
Our realtor is going to come over and give us an assessment and evaluate what we need to do before we actually put our house on the market.
I just have to say that realtor looks like he's about to give the business. He's about to come in and tell them what's wrong. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with this house. I mean, from the outside perspective, like I said earlier, it looks pretty good. So, I mean, hopefully it'll fetch a fair price, but I mean, let's see what it's lacking on, I guess. Let's get a tour. Let's get an MTV welcome to my crib introduction.
And evaluate what we need to do before we actually put our house on the market.
Yeah, here's the yard.
Okay.
Watch your step.
This realtor is already done. He walked through the living room, or maybe he came in through the back gate, but I'm gonna imagine he walked through the living room, saw everything, and now he's seeing like this fence over here that looks like it's been cobbled together. And he's done. Yeah, okay, yep.
Yeah.
Our fence is a little piecemealed together. So I just replace boards as they come. Leans a little, but it's sturdy.
Okay, look, I can't hate on you for replacing the boards as they come. I mean, a whole fence replacement is very expensive, and yeah, but like if it's leaning, come on, prop it up, do something, put another post in. I mean, I don't know much about fence repairs, like home repairs in general, but like I mathematically my OCD, like I would have to have a straight fence. I couldn't do it. I could deal with the pots and pans. I could deal with the shower head maybe, but the unstraight fence, it would drive me nuts.
You're gonna have to repaint the fence. I mean, if not replaced.
Ooh,
It's
how much are we looking to replace?
around 1,800 bucks.
The fence in the backyard is definitely eclectic.
The colors look like a marble cake that you would get at a bakery.
Don't try and make this seem like it's better than it is. This fence has been through it. Celtic is a far understatement, sir. I mean, maybe with a new coat of paint, I don't know, but even then, it's kind of like going to the car dealership and they put a little bit of sawdust in the engine. Just new fence time.
It brings character to the neighborhood.
She just said it brings character to the neighborhood. I can't believe she just said that. I don't know what kind of character we're trying to put here. I mean, I would assume you definitely have no HOA, which is probably a good thing with all the shorts I've been seeing. But like, if you had an HOA, they would be on your ass about that fence.
And the kickboard at the bottom, that's probably holding the whole fence together. It's not even in the right place. It needs to be a little bit closer to the bottom.
Even the realtor is like, look, dude, you've done a shitty job. This kickboard, it's holding the fence up, and it's not even where it needs to be to hold the fence up. The realtor, the person that's not even like a contractor or anything, he knows. Look, he's telling Buddy. Look at Buddy here. He's kind of upset, and I mean, I don't know, when you put hard work into something, and you're proud of it, yeah, but like I don't know if this would be something to be proud of. New fence time.
I'm not adverse to making some changes, but everything has to be taken into consideration with budgets and costs.
I feel like he's lying. I feel like he's very adverse to making some changes. If he's not adverse to making some changes, I can't wait to see what kind of changes we're about to see be made. I mean, I really hope it turns around. I hope it's like House Flippers. I hope it's an episode of House Flippers here. And also, just a side note, like, think about how much value fixing that fence would like add to the property. Yeah, you're gonna spend $1,800, but if you can at the end of the day make, $50 profit, $200 profit off of just fixing the fence, bazinga, cash.
This is our main living room.
Well, number one, no furniture. This won't work. You've got to stage this room.
Stage how?
Well, a beanbag, an ottoman, furniture here, period. The actual living room in a house is very important because that's where the majority of all the family time happens. They didn't even have a TV or any furniture at all.
It's kind of crazy that they don't have a TV in their living room. I mean, do your family how you want to, but like, TV's nice, It's nice to have a TV. At the end of the day, though, the realtor is probably a very good voice of reason here for these people. Like, you can't sell a house with a beanbag as like your main centerpiece of the living room.
I've seen houses online that don't have any furniture.
But those are new.
I'm starting to think that she's the one that may be the extreme cheapskate, and dude's just going along with it.
Not always.
The majority of them are new. Well, I'll tell you this, too. I mean, none of these homes that are selling has carpet like this. The stains.
Oh, whoa, this is the first time I think we've looked at the carpet. My God. I mean, everything to the left of the realtor's shoe right there just explains it. Enough said.
Burn marks. I honestly don't feel like a buyer would even put an offer in with carpet like this.
Okay.
I mean, that's got to be changed. I gave the O'Briens the best professional advice I could give them, but honestly, I don't think they're going to take it.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you for giving them advice. And to be honest with you as well, I don't think they're going to take it in the way that you meant it.
We would love to replace the carpet completely. We don't want to spend a whole lot of money on the upgrade, but we really want to sell the house. We're very motivated to sell.
Joe, Sean O'Brien.
Good to meet you, sir.
Hey, Joe.
This is my
I'm
wife,
Melanie.
Melanie.
Good to
Nice
meet you,
meet
Melanie.
you.
So, looking at 1,000 square feet, in something like this piece of carpet here, we'd probably be looking at about a $4,000 budget.
That face says it all, man. I mean, I know they don't want to spend much money, but like I said about the fence earlier, if you do $4,000 to recarpet your whole home and it nets you $5,000 at the end of the day, you know, win-win.
What literally is the cheapest that you could help me out with?
We could get into some carpet in this range here. It's a little more cost-effective system. And we would be looking at a budget closer to around $1,800 to $2,000.
My God, that is a steal. 1,800 to 2,000. I mean, for a cheaper carpet, that's okay. At least it would be new carpet. At least it would be different than what they had. That's a steal. I'd take that. That's about as much as it's gonna cost to fix the fence, you know.
But what I'm really just kind of looking for, let's say I just want to do sections. You know, a burnt stain here, maybe some wax on the floor there, type of thing.
Some red wine there.
Yeah. Is it unheard of to patch up carpet? I mean,
I
is
gotta
it
tell
unheard
you,
of?
it really is unheard of. I've never heard such thing.
Now, I have to disagree with this guy here. I've seen people like the carpet guy on YouTube. I don't know. I may put up a clip here. And like, you know, he does very good patches, but he's been like a professional in his thing for years. And I mean, I hope if he does get like a patch done, he goes to somebody like that.
Yeah, I definitely don't want it to be horrific, but is there a way to get something like this?
Literally that
Yeah.
size and that.
That size and that, even the TLC editors had to cut out this dude's shock. I mean, if they came to my store asking for patches, I'd probably be that shocked as well.
Maybe about 10 would be good.
Sure, that would definitely be a first. We can take a look.
Okay.
Let's take a look and see what we can work out.
They're literally about to get sold the samples off the walls, which is kind of crazy to me. You know, you go up, you feel, you're like, oh yeah, I want that. Yeah, I need 1,000 square feet for my home. You know, I'm gonna get it all, maybe a little extra for the corners and the stuff you gotta cut. They're literally about to rip this man's carpet samples off of the walls, and I assume put them on the floor. I mean, I'm sure they're probably not gonna hire a professional.
You know, we've seen all types of customers over the years in our business. I've never had anyone ask me for samples. All right, here's our sample room. You guys can take a look around, see if you find anything you think will work.
I want to find something that matches as best as possible. What do you think? Same?
Yeah, that one on top's better.
So I don't know if they brought a sample like from their house, or if they know the color, or if they're just comparing samples to samples in there. But generally, from what I understand, when you're going to do a carpet repair, especially a patch repair, you want to get it like identical. And even then, you have to age the carpet to like look like your carpet.
Find more like that.
All right, I got jackpot. I think we're getting close, Jim.
Think you got it, huh?
Okay, actually, let's see. I'm thinking more this, that,
This one.
that one.
This, that, they don't even know. I'm kind of scared. And that one in the middle looks like it's actually red. This is gonna be fun to watch.
I think this is going to be the closest we'll be able to make it match. So, Joe, what do you think on us purchase this?
Joe's face just says it all here. I mean, generally, like, I know the samples, they're small, and, you know, you could probably ask for like 10 square feet to do your patch job, but I feel like they're going to just buy these individual samples and patch them in there, and I'm kind of worried about that.
Guys, I don't know. How about
20?
we'll do $20.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
Do you have a bag we could put it in?
It's a hell of a day for a carpet man today.
Sean and Melanie were advised to replace the carpeting and refurnish their living room before showing their home.
Hey!
With the help of their neighbor, they're hoping to stage the area for free.
Hold up, wait a minute. With the help of their neighbor, all right. We got carpet going in, we got staging. I still don't know how they're gonna fix the fence.
No. We had a quick favor we wanted to ask of you. Could we borrow your furniture?
What an odd favor to ask, and I mean, just look at her face. She's still processing it. Can we borrow your furniture now? If she lets them borrow her furniture, that is a W, neighbor. I don't even know why you'd want to move at that point.
We borrow your furniture for the open house.
You know how our living room looks now, and you're so close by, and you've got such great furniture. We'd just really love to use yours if you don't mind.
Hey, neighbor, how are you doing? Let me borrow your furniture for my open house. It looks great. If you don't let me borrow it, I'm going to come in the night. And you know how cheap I am. I'm probably not even going to use a actual crowbar. I'll break your window with a rock. Give me your furniture.
Like, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I was thinking the couch, the nice coffee table.
All right. Oh, I'm trusting in you.
Yeah, Janet, the nice couch, the coffee table, Janet. Maybe your credit card, Janet. Look at the camera. There's cameras here. All right? You know you want to do it. Do it to be on TV.
Hey, oh my God, Mark's gonna kill me.
Got it? No more to your left. Got it.
I love how they're literally just walking down the sidewalk with their neighbor's couch to their house. This is, I don't know, it feels wrong. I would feel wrong asking for something like that.
Stop for a minute.
Of course. Oh. Ow. Go at your pace. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, buddy, carpet time. I really hope you measured those cuts.
Rather than hire professionals to replace their entire carpet, Sean taxed down their $2 samples himself.
All right.
Now it's a far-fetched, but I mean, maybe you can thread that in, make it look really nice like the carpet guy would. Throw some dirt on it. I mean, hopefully you're not just going to leave it like that. Hopefully you'll put a little more effort in it.
Honey!
Well, it looks pretty much even, but the carpet is totally different color. I mean, you did a great job, but it just doesn't match.
Right. We knew it wasn't gonna 100% match.
Well, we knew it wasn't going to 100% match, but I mean, we definitely didn't expect it to be this far. I mean, at least the cuts look straight. But I don't know. It would look good if it were all that color. And is that the sample tag still on the carpet?
So excited now that we made these changes. It's good. Center it with the couch. Perfect. And we cannot wait for people to come in and see our house. Honey, is this straight?
Yes, I think it's gonna be great.
I'm excited about our open house. High five.
To avoid the realtor fees, Sean and Melanie placed an ad online and are attempting to host the open house themselves.
When we first walked in, I noticed little details. The carpet was patched.
Yeah, like a quilt.
Different types, like a quilt. Different types of carpet. So if those are the things that are showing, what are we not seeing?
And she brings up a good point there. I kind of want to know what we're not seeing now as well. Like, how many handyman jobs has Sean done around the house to fix like a busted water pipe or some electrical thing? Like, I mean, if the fence looks like that.
Look at that. The handle's broke.
People who are different are always going to be called weird because I do it in a different way than somebody else.
You're gonna do this every time you go to the bathroom?
Whoa, you just wasted a little bit of their water by unnecessary flushing. Also, there's a shower head there now. I really hope that was replaced. But yeah, you wasted their water. They're going to be coming for you, lady. You better watch your back in your sleep.
We're in a good market. There's going to be somebody out there that's going to look at it and say, I like it.
Nice to meet you guys. Have a great night. I think the happiness lasts longer when you know that you've really tried to save and spend your money well in a quality way.
We appreciate it, but we're gonna keep looking.
The newer something is, the quicker it gets old.
It's true.
Argue with me, but I mean, I feel like a good way to spend the money would have probably been keeping the home from caving in on itself. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Also, check out the original VOD on TLC's YouTube channel under the title America's Cheapest Family, Extreme Cheapskates, and the video at the Carpet Repair Guys channel titled Working on My Weekend.